start to lose my mind, I go insane, cause they told me you take too much. Yeah, I sure do, so I can feel that now. If they only knew how this was, yeah, they would too.
Is that music we hear? Good lord. Alrighty folks, that sounds positive. And how about that for some engine sounds? So. We can start, people. We can actually start. Good lord. And I'll tell you what that was. VF and I were working on something a little funky last night. Well, I was trying something funky for our next episode of Cornbrook Contracting. And it will work brilliantly well for Cornbrook Contracting, and it screws up audio for everything else. So that's what happened there. What do you think is a good tractor and loader work that can lift 2 fertilizers of bags? I'll be honest, blade upload, any of them would be good. You would just need to have like a rear weight on the back, I would imagine. That should do the trick. We're actually going to take this though. I haven't used McCormick yet. I kind of like it. Gone a long way really. Let's spray a tanker on the back first. Yeah, I would say if you take any, like a T60 Holland's a good one. One of the John Deere's are always good. It always kind of depends on your preference, but yeah, you just need a weight on the back really. Hey VF, I see you're in there somewhere. VF, those tweaks we did last night caused no world of problems this morning. So that was a delight. Oh, nice, VF. Nice. What is on the grill? We're going to take this up and then we're going to start focusing on buying some animals, getting those into place, making sure they're fed and watered and everything. Just getting everything up and working as it should do properly. So thank you all for stopping by. I know that was a little bit of an intentional stagger through the first 10-15 minutes, but we got there. For those of you who have stopped by, I do encourage you, after this stream of course, to make sure you go and check out several people who are in chat so far. Mr. Virtual Farmer, obviously, he has some great episodes on the go, one of which does a new series that is a little bit of a collaboration with myself. I do encourage you all to go and check that out. And go and stop in on Eddie as well, over at Ballincraig, although I'm sure he's a little bit tired from yesterday's monster stream that he partook in. And then we do have, Dal Gaming who's hiding in here as well, and Mr. GD, but watch out for GD, he will break things. It's all his fault, always. That's the rule. We've been there 45 minutes. I barbecued yesterday and Saturday. It seems like everyone's barbecuing. I'm trying to catch up on chat, so I'm not very good at multitasking. Hey British Farmers, welcome along buddy, how you doing today? Nice to have you on board. Hello George, thank you very much, I appreciate that. Glad you like them. So everyone watching, what were your impressions of the first 2 episodes of Cornbrook Contracting? What did you think? What would you like to see moving forward? Caroline, they're doing very well, yes, very well. Thank you Alex, that's great to hear. 32 of you in here. Welcome along, everybody. Hello, Pierre, as well. Just see you there. Didn't want to miss out on you there. How are you doing today? How was your Monday? How was everyone's weekend? I gather it's beautiful weather over in the UK. It's quite nice here, although I'm coming down with a, I don't know, like one of those spring colds, I think. It's only just turned spring here, so I'm only just getting a cold, which is delightful. Okay, so, like I mentioned, I haven't really used this yard very much up here. Never did it on my Let's Play series on Oakfield here. Never got into it, so I thought we'd come back and have another stab at it. Really, get some smaller machinery on board. Just take a bit of a change from Oakfield. I'm gonna by the magic of teleportation, we've got our S-Series Massey. I love this Massey. It's a lovely little machine. So we're going to buy some cattle. To find it in Sweden, 23 degrees, lovely. Thank you, Paul. Appreciate hearing that. It's very nice of you. You fixed everything. Yeah, Peter, we tried. We got there. We got there. It was not what I had in mind for an opening Monday, really, but we got there. Yep, let the corporate birds maybe realise I need to take FS a wee bit more serious, but not too serious. As VF and I were discussing last night, you've got to get stuck on the gatepost first. That's what you've got to do. Get your cows stuck. I always remember this cattle yard being a bit of a pain. But yeah, you've got to just do what you enjoy doing on FS. If your enjoyment is there, and it'll come through on the video. That's the main thing. Hey Hugh, what's going on, buddy? How you doing? Am I right in thinking it's a bank holiday for you guys? Are you all off school and work? Onwards! Hey Bill, how's it going? I'm not doing too bad. Had a little bit of a stressful first 15 minutes trying to get things working. But yeah, everything is good now. Everything is delightful. We've come back home. Come back to the West Coast. It's been too long. And I'm in the new Massey as well. I love this S-Series. How are you doing, Bill? How's your weekend been? I think I told you this, Bill, when we were having a chat about West Coast once. I love this yard and the potential it has. Like, all this needs is like a fuel tank, and then you've got a nice little yard here in which to start like a little contracting business or something. And then you can just work all the fields around here. Or even that one over there where I put the shed, the straw pallets. So yeah, it's a really nice idea to have these little satellite yards, as I refer to them as. Hey Aaron, what's going on, buddy? How you doing? Welcome along. Hey Blash, how you doing? welcome to the stream, buddy. How's your Monday going? Yeah, I gather everyone's having a lovely, nice, warm weekend over there. It's great to see. It finally got to 24, 25 degrees here, I think, on Saturday, Sunday. So it's warming up. And now we're about to get to the really humid stage where it's just unbearable. Yeah, I find that ridiculous still. I really do. Aditya, welcome. Hello, how are you doing today? Great to have you on board. 36 people in here. Good grief. Welcome everybody. Hope you're having a lovely Monday. A little bit bouncy on that little path there. What I love about the West Coast, Bill, is I'm starting this stream today with the intention of focusing around the cattle yard. And because the way the map's set out, I spent a long time on West Coast, on both streams and Let's Plays, and I never made it up to here. Never farmed any of the yards up here at all. So it's really quite nice in that respect. What I see do I have here? Let's try that. That's a door. That's obviously a mud guard. Oh, this one's actually got some great IC. If you look on the panel here, I can turn on and off all the lights in the cab, which is pretty cool. I've got my daylights and front lights, so if I put both of those on. 32 degrees in Somerset, Caroline. That's crazy. Got lights in the front there. I think Aditya wins. 37 is crazy. Whereabouts in India are you, Aditya? The other map was 6 hours, so it was good if I can play again. I think it works perfectly. I love it. So when I was last on here, I was River Rock and Little Woolhope Farm, really, and south. The furthest north I got was field 34, I think. So yeah, it's quite nice in that respect. I'm wedged against the door, but we're going to just push through. JSH, that sounds like it's pretty brutal. I hope it's worthwhile for you. Perfect. 24. Paul, it's even getting warm in the northeast. Good lord, you know it's hot when Durham's getting warm. You're not wrong there, Blash. It would be a great map for that. Oh well, GD, back to normality, hey? You wouldn't want to get too warm or anything. We're not going to go crazy on bringing the cows in right now. It's also a little repetitive, but we'll get around to that. What we are going to do is bring up our telehandler and our feeder and everything that goes with it. Change the sub goal. What should it be at? It looks like I've still got a little while to go. Yeah, Paul, 2 big ones left, huh? It's very apparent that we just gave up now. We tried to fight back against Watford, but it's very much the case that we're safe and, you know, on the beach technically, but I don't mind that. I would have taken this position if you'd offered it to me at the very beginning of the season, so can't complain too much. I'm going for that one today. So we do have a Vicon baler. This baler has a rear hitch on it as well, so we can attach this little wrapper onto the back of it, so we can be all speedy and swift with our baling when it comes around to it. But what we're going to do now, as we are in spring, I'm going to buy a few bales of hay so we can just actually, well, we can survive effectively and feed our cows. That's always important. So yeah, we'll buy some hay, that's lovely. Yeah, Paul, that was a dark day, a dark moment. Oh, okay, Bill, let me just have a look, see. You missed the start where we had some, well, interesting audio issues. I'm just going to dial that down a little bit. But yeah, that should do the job. We do need another tractor down here. We also need a trailer. So let's get those in first. Catch you in a bit, Gamer Dragon. Thanks for stopping by anyway. We do need a trailer, as I mentioned, so let's go and... I have one in mind. Hopefully it's enabled. Yes. There we go. So all of this money I have in game here is all money from the sales of everything on the map you start with. So all of the tractors, the combine, everything is gone. I am going to have to buy some more fields soon, but I might have to wait on that front. Okay, that's that. Definitely VF, yeah. I think what it came down to simply was, depending upon how you had it set up, I had the things we were working on last night, for example, I had set up on a different scene, but the same audio settings transfer across them all, so where we separated audio channels, it messed everything up, effectively. Hey Brendan, welcome along buddy, how you doing? Hello Traff, hello, how are you sir? Yeah, that's quite typical, Paul, really, of their season, may I say. What a piece of kit. So we have the 3 tractors on here. We have this gem of an old Massey 390. We have the Massey 6718, I think it is. The one we just took the cattle up in. And then we also have that McCormick, and that is it. I don't need anything big on this farm. I don't need multiple crawler tractors or Arctic tractors or anything like that. We're going to have these 3 and that telehandler and a combine, and that should be me. What's up Nathan, buddy? How you doing? Welcome along. Accrington Stanley. Who are they? Only certain people might remember that. I'd love to see Accrington Stanley powering up the Football League. That'd be awesome. Not too bad, thank you, Traff. Not too bad at all. we joke, Paul, but it's very possible that one day Accrington Stanley will beat Newcastle in the FA Cup third round. That's it, VF. There you go. Better. So what has everybody else got planned for the rest of your bank holiday today? As it's sunny, are we doing anything nice? Are we going anywhere special? Or are you anywhere special? Search for YouTube link. We also need to, once we get everything established, there's going to be a lot of fertilizer spreading on the fields that we own around here. Get everything nice and fresh, and get a good growing crop of grass on there. Lovely stuff. Climbing in the freezer, lovely. Pull Bill's off to a barbecue. What do I love on this map in particular, Fabio? Everything about West Coast. I like the variation in the farms, so you can have like kind of. This cattle farm is a little bit run down, perhaps a little in need of restoration in places, but then you can go and find one of the, like, go over to Little Woolhope, and you've got a huge, big kind of more industrial-sized farm, more modern with big sheds. But yeah, there's lots of different things. The variety of the field sizes as well, so you can have a lot of little grassland up the top here, and you don't have to go too far to get to some of the monstrously big arable land either. So it's a real just kind of mashup of things. Cotton trailer's going to hide around the back there. I've left my lights on the front as well, but we'll get those off shortly. Hey, AgriSpec Island, how are you doing, buddy? Welcome along. Ah, VF, you're not old, you're just 21 and a bit. Oh, no, wrong way. There we go. Get around that corner. Try that again. I'm using Little Woolhope and the cow yard. There you go. I use Little Woolhope and the sheepyard as my two. I just kind of stayed in the southern side of the map. But it's very easy to mix it up. For those of you who are big fans of Meadow Grove, Nathan is close to finishing off his updated version, so do keep an eye out for that when it comes. It's going to go into testing shortly, I think. But yeah, I've seen a few pictures and it does look wonderful, so do keep an eye out for that. Stay here for now. You've just added 12 months on the VF there, Bill. In testing already, there we go. I hope my light's still on, maybe turn. that one off as well. There we go. And get my door shut so I don't fall out. Charge! One thing I do have enabled at the moment, which I forgot to disable, it seems, is some of the aspects of the keyboard steer. Well, came a different way. Let's go that way. Now, actually, whilst I'm on this road, that reminds me, I've recorded something recently that is going to be for Bill's here as well. We can bring it up. I am going to be having access to Lone Oak Farm when it arrives very soon. And there's a special recording at the start of it that starts here, actually. That is quite something. It starts in this little house here, on the second one on the left. So that's going to be coming shortly, so look out for that one. And I'm sure you'll find out more on the social media when it does arrive, but it's going to be very interesting. Catch you later, Bill. And for those of you who maybe have a little bit of skepticism perhaps about American maps, maybe I have been lucky enough to kind of have a look inside the world of Lone Oak Farm, and it is fantastic. It's everything West Coast is in terms of the layout and the detail, but bigger and better. Frankly, it's stunning. So that's going to be a wonderful map when that arrives. And some of the extra attention to detail in places is just incredible. No, I want to go straight forward here, don't I? Yes. How did I do phase 3? With a lot of work in Giants Editor, Aditya. It took a little bit of time to fiddle around and build things up, break things down, change things around. But yeah, effectively it's just a lot of time and patience in GE. The next episode's coming out Wednesday, actually. It's going to be a little bit... I think we've got some hay to make, actually. But yeah, in all the time that we're doing things in the field, for example, the sheds are changing. They're slowly being built up. Lone Oak is coming along. It's about to go into some... there's been a few extra models added and a few things changed around and included. And some really quite interesting features coming up soon as well, which the Frontier guys have been working on very hard. So that is going to be... That's going to add so much to the game, I find, when I don't crash. That's going to be really interesting to see how that one pans out. So, yeah, that's going to be really interesting. But yeah, it's probably not far off. I think if you were to ask Bill for like a kind of completion percentage, it would be above 90% easily, I would say. Hey, Grenade Gaming, what's going on, buddy? How you doing? So Sam, can I recommend that on Metagrow Farm you replace the... Can you use the 8830 from the Ford pack? I haven't seen that. I might have to have a look. I do like that little old International. It sticks with me. It's a good machine. We'll see. You never say never. I've got quite a bit of money in game there at the moment, but it's all going towards the brand new sheds that are going up, and then we'll have to see. Hey Ryan, what's going on, buddy? How you doing? Welcome, welcome. How is your bank holiday going? What is the link for the RL farming videos? What you can do, rather than post it in my chat, if you'd like to post it into my Discord server, that would be the best way to go, I would say. And there is a link for my Discord server in the description, so you could pop it into there and everyone can see it in there. I'm going to just slyly bump this back a touch. Yeah, stick that forward pack. There is a section for mods, I do believe. So stick it into there and I'll be able to have a look. Hey, Paul. We've only got 8, so we'll go 2 at a time. No, 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 no. Saved. Whew. This one... I don't think this is the behind the hedge one, no. I think... I can't quite recall. I think I got this off Mod Hoster if I'm being truthful. But it's very similar to the one he posted, yes. Yeah, they'll be very, very similar, if not identical, I'm sure. Huh. Well, then Glengar, looks like I know what I'm doing this afternoon. Yeah, just stick it in user content then, or somewhere like that for now, that'll be fine. And I shall definitely have a look at those tractors you mentioned there. Oh, perfect. Thank you, Witchy. Lovely stuff. Paul, I don't think there was, actually. I think it was quite a quiet week. Which perhaps means they're working on something big. Who knows? Yeah, I need to take off this keyboard steer. It's annoying. We're not going to put these too close together. We only have another 2 to stick on, so we're not too concerned about these little guys. It's at this time of year I find Glengar or this time of the franchise cycle, let's say, where the mods kind of slow down a little bit, but those that do come out are very good and very useful. So perhaps it's less focus on kind of, you know, actual models, tractors or trailers or combines or whatever, but there can be useful little things like really good script add-ons or small little things like the bag lifters, for example. Things that improve the game no end, and because you've already got, let's say, things like the class Scorpion loader, but you'll get like implements that make them better, or you know, just little things like that that once you have them you suddenly realize that you couldn't really. I wonder actually, am I connected to those now? No. Okay. What about now? Perfect. I do this. I'm hoping. No, that's a shame. Thank you very much, Witchy. Catch you later. Have a great rest of your bank holiday. Brilliant. That worked well. When is the next corn contracting episode going to be up? JS, we will be coming Saturday, and it looks like VF and I have had a few chats, and we're going to change it. It looks like it's going to be Saturday and Sunday. We're going to come up, so it's going to be keeping an eye out this weekend, because that's where all the fun will be happening. Catch you later, Idiot. Thank you ever so much for stopping by. Hope you have enjoyed. Yeah, that Fent was good. There are a lot of those Fent 1050s around now. I think I have 3 in my mods folder. Yeah, Mr. CLP focuses on his console mods, so yeah, it would appear on the console mod hub, I suppose. But yeah, it's nice to see a bit more of like some good quality tractors coming out. I hope you do, JS. Yeah, and I'm sure if the F's in here still, he would. I hope you like it. We've got some good ideas for that series. Let's put this onto. We'll drive this up because the rear wheel steer and follow me don't go together very well at times. The thing is with the Forbidden Mods site as well, Paul, sometimes you do need to register and sign up to it as well, so if you can't download it straight away, that's likely why. Hello Finton, how are you today? Welcome along. Hope you're doing very well. The pedestrians of West Coast, or the motorists of West Coast. Always a fun challenge. Oh no, we're not going there. That just isn't going to work, is it? Probably crashed already. No. I'm gonna turn the traffic off just so I can get my Massey up to where I want it to go. Hey John, will I do a roleplay ploughing championship? That could be. It's certainly possible. I'd have to have a think about how it would happen. But yeah, I would say something like that would be possible. Skipped all over the road there. But yeah, I'd like to find some like kind of unique ideas like that. So definitely could be a good idea there, John. You should, Glengar, if you post a link into Discord, I'm sure if any of the mods are in here, they can pick it up and slap it onto the chat here. Because I think if you throw the link up there, it might get kicked down. Brilliant, thank you RL, that's great, thanks a lot. Are you still following? Excellent news. Don't crash now. Don't crash. Yeah. Hey Ryan, welcome back. We're just still setting up everything for the cattle really, so we're bringing some hay up to the shed so we can feed them, we'll get them some water, and then we'll see what we're looking like. We might get ourselves prepared to get some grass growing, I think. We'll figure out that's our next move. Hello, Clog Vlogs. Welcome along. That's a cool name. How are you doing today? Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, Dal, if you're still here, could you get that link, Glengar, just slap into Discord for me, please, and just stick it in the chat? That would be great. End of the map. That'd be nice to come back to. 37 of you in here. Welcome everybody. Hope you are enjoying yourself and having a lovely bank holiday. If you are enjoying the stream as well, please don't forget to hit that like button. It does really mean a lot. And if you are new to the channel, then please don't forget. Where have you gone? There you are. Please don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well. And you can find out what we're getting up to with everything. With Frank's latest journey, with the Cornbrook contractors. See how they're doing. We're not going to get down there, but we will if we skip a bit. Do you know if Meadowgrove's coming to console? At this stage, I would say it's unlikely. Nathan was in here, the map creator. Now, he'd have to put a lot of work in to make it compatible with console. And at the minute, I don't think it's going to. I think it's only going to be hosted on FS UK, which would rule out any console. Unfortunately, but yeah, keep an eye on it. You never know. Never say never. Rubbish. We can stick some hay into here for now, at the very least. We're probably going to take one bale right now. It's not a lot of them. I think we have 9 cows so far. Hello, Paul. How's the slurry spreading going? Nice weather for it, that's for sure. No, this is going to be... I'll be amazed if I can get them both from here. Yeah. Let's just ignore the principle of gravity here. If we can get these two, that'll be fine. Oh, that's why. We need to do a little bit of maneuvering. Ta-da! PTO shaft broke, that's not ideal. On the spreader or on a agitator? A pump or what did the shaft break on? I hate this camera angle. I knew I forgot to disable one of the mods. Never mind. Faulty Towers. Oh, I used to love watching Faulty Towers. Is this how I see now? Yeah. Is that going all the way back? No, that's weird. Okie dokie. So we'll get these two unloaded, we'll get them the castle some water, and then that's kind of one of the good jobs done at least. Then we need to think about getting everything set up for some fertilizer spreading. On the high-spec tanker. Ooh. Well, I hope you get that fixed sooner rather than later. Square. We'll try that again. So coming up the rest of this week, we have got we're only going to be having one more live stream. Unfortunately, it's going to be Wednesday. I have family commitments on Friday, which means I won't be able to stream. That being said, we will be over. We might be either here or in Florida on the Emerald Coast again, one of the two. But yeah, so look out for that one on Wednesday. Which would be good. And then we have tomorrow we are on Oakfield for a video. We are on with Frank on Meadow Grove on Wednesday, Oakfield Thursday, Meadow Grove Friday, and then Meadow Grove and Cornbrook on over the weekend. Running in order to be decided there. That being said, it should be very good. I'm looking forward to you all seeing tomorrow's episode of Oakfield Farm because I'm doing something a little bit different again. A little bit, kind of it's, to my knowledge again, it's definitely not been done so far. No, 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 no. There we go. Perfect. Okay, Dal, thanks for that. Plug vlogs, it is, well, I wouldn't class myself as a good YouTuber yet, but no, it's a lot of work. Let's put it that way. If you want to grow your channel, it is hard, it's a lot of work, but if you enjoy whatever you're growing, then yeah, it's not bad at all. It all just depends on what you kind of enjoy, really. Is the West Coast going to be a new series? At the moment, no. Just a live stream for now. I always, never say never. I did a West Coast series for quite a while on the first run at least. But, let's see if this triggers is going to take this. There we go. But yeah, never say never. I may well return to it. We'll just have to see whether the maps arrive and see how long they last for, really, but we'll have to see. Nothing broke while you were away, GD. Everything was perfect. So I will let you draw up your own conclusions from that. Okay, right, we'll get rid of this. Okay. As you can see, we have a few different bits of equipment now. We'll have a quick run around through those before we call time here. And this is just going to get stuck down here all the way for now. Well inclined not to believe you. Rude. Partially accurate, but rude. second new series. We shall have to see. Watch this space, Paul. That's all I can say. SFG meant to be cooking dinner, but I'm way too warm. Oh, it's too warm to be cooking. Absolutely. Unless you're cooking on a barbecue, that's allowed. But it's way too warm to do anything else. Okay, so we'll just park this little guy here. So, other equipment we have got an Abbey tanker. Nice bright green colour. I like the contrast between the green and the red pump there, actually. Very nice. That's the stock bale wrapper. That's probably going to get sold because we've got another one. Got a water tanker and a tedder. We've got a Dowswell plough. We've got an old school with a nice 6-furrow Dowswell plough, which is pretty cool. And then this Kuhn combination drill, which works quite well. Over the road here, then you've seen the Massey and the 2 trailers, and our fertilizer spreader. And then we have our combine in here. This is our 118 class dominator, which is pretty nice, and the associated header, which is still in the green skin John Deere trailer, but that might get changed at some point soon. And then our little lovely McCormick. So that is pretty much us. I'm going to wrap it up here, though, I do believe. We'll see what we can get planned for Wednesday, but do keep an eye out for Discords. If you have enjoyed it, then don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe if you're new to the family as well. And there's also a link for Discord in the server. If one of the mods could grab the video from yesterday, please, off of my channel, that would be fantastic. And we shall be seeing you later. Don't forget to keep an eye out for more from us at Cornbrook Contracting as well, from Virtual Farmer and myself. It's definitely going to be worthwhile checking out. And we will be back with you. Well, I will be back with you with a video from Oakfield tomorrow. So I shall see you around in the chat forums until we're next live. But until we, yeah, that will be Wednesday, and we will see you then. So until then, I hope you have enjoyed. Have a lovely, lovely rest of your holiday. Oh my, thanks for watching. It's disappeared. Okay then, well, we will put that one up. Have a lovely, enjoyable rest of your bank holiday, and we will see you in the next one. So until then, do stay safe, enjoy what you're doing, and we will see you on Wednesday. Catch you later.